That night, Xiao Zhan's birthday stage sparkled with spotlights and white flowers as a backdrop. Celebrity guests and loyal fans gathered, reminiscing over hits and cherished moments from his career. But beneath the applause and cheers, there seemed to be something unspoken, a secret waiting to surface. As the event progressed, an unexpected presence shattered the atmosphere. Wang Yibo suddenly emerged from the back door of the room, looking tired but with a determined expression. All eyes were on him. He was unusually present, especially at the birthday party of his close friend and colleague. The surprise immediately sparked whispers and curious stares. After the applause subsided, Xiao Zhan stood and greeted his guests. His gaze drifted to Wang Yibo. Without a moment's pause, he greeted him with a gentle smile and invited him onto the stage. The air was filled with a mixture of emotion and wonder. Why would Wang Yibo leave Paris to be there that night? The stage lights shone on the two as they stood side by side. Fans cheered, cameras snapped non-stop. But behind the hustle and bustle, a figure stood in the back corner, the manager who had been the silent controller behind the scenes. He monitored every move and kept secrets that never felt the right time to reveal. Time ticked by in crucial seconds. The background music faded. Xiao Zhan thanked the guests and mentioned how sad it would be to call someone he hadn't heard from in a long time. Everyone was stunned. Who could he be talking about? Suddenly, the manager stepped forward, his voice firm and his face serious. He was preparing to reveal something that had been kept under wraps. The manager took a deep breath. He said, "There's one thing I've been keeping to myself to maintain the balance and privacy of these two artists. But tonight, I feel it's time for the truth to come to the surface." A wave of silence spread throughout the room. The camera immediately focused on his face. He stared at Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, his voice echoing through the lights. You might think their relationship is just friendship or coworkers. But in reality, their bond is much deeper. They've been through thick and thin together, more than the public knows. And I, as the one who accompanied them on that journey, know all their pain and laughter. A line that evokes both admiration and curiosity. Xiao Zhan's face flushed red, half embarrassed, half touched. Wang Yibo lowered his head slowly, his eyes blankly staring straight ahead. Everyone sighed. Immediately, the manager explained that since the early years of their careers, before the public spotlight became intense, they had helped each other through pressure, criticism, and self-doubt. He mentioned nights when Xiao Zhan cried in a car seat after media humiliation. At that time, only one person came to pat him on the shoulder silently. And when Wang Yibo felt crushed by the pressure during his drama shoot, a close friend came to encourage him by suggesting a break and a long talk. The same person was now present at the side of the stage. The story continues to another point, when a contract conflict nearly destroyed their careers. The manager revealed that a production dispute led the media to begin speculating that they were feuding. But behind the scenes, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan communicated secretly and supported each other to prevent either of them from being consumed by gossip. In the quiet of the room, the manager mentioned the long letters, messages in the middle of the night. They sent each other when their busy schedules limited their time together. In every line, they expressed hope, understanding, and a desire to remain faithful even if the world didn't understand. He added that at one point, they had agreed to keep their distance so that their respective careers wouldn't overshadow each other. But deep down, they knew their closeness was unbreakable. For them, their relationship was a place to return to, a calm haven amidst the storm of expectations and scrutiny. The spotlight dimmed as the manager spoke slowly, his voice softening. He mentioned that Xiao Zhan's birthday night was the culmination of their journey together. And that was why Wang Yibo had canceled his plans in Paris and booked a last-minute flight to attend that night. He didn't want to miss a moment that had only been possible in dreams. The shock froze as the manager stepped to the center of the stage, calling the two artists to stand beside him. He invited them to open up, not for gossip or sensationalism, but to confess their feelings. The room echoed in silence as he asked, "Are you ready to let the world know how deep this friendship is?" Xiao Zhan lifted Wang Yibo's hand. He looked into his friend's eyes, his voice trembling. There are many words I can't say in public. But tonight, I want you to know that you're not just a colleague or a friend. You're a part of my life story. His hands clasped tightly. Thunderous applause echoed, but somewhere in the audience remained silent, listening reverently. Wang Yibo spoke softly. Every journey I've taken, every step I've taken, there's always been someone who's been silently supporting me. I may not be able to explain it all now, but I'm grateful you're willing to share this stage. Thank you for being my support when I'm tired and my home when I'm anxious. Her voice cracked, caught in her throat. Suddenly, the projector screen behind the stage lit up. Photos from the past, when they were young and unknown, came to life. Smiles, laughter, simple moments together in their free time, night rehearsals, silent support during difficult times. The photos woven together their visual journey, showing just how long their bond had lasted. In the audience, tearful fans felt the story was more than just a performance. It was a human story, two souls navigating a glittering world with burdens and a desire to remain authentic. The media might call it a public relationship, but on that night, it felt pure, sincere, and genuine. The evening concluded with thunderous applause and a song together. But after the stage lights dimmed and the guests left, few knew that the real story had only just begun. The manager closed the curtain on his secret, realizing that declaring the truth was not the end, but rather the beginning of a new story they must share. That night marked the opening of a new chapter, the revelation of previously hidden secrets, the courageous public confession, and the courage of two people to walk their path under the spotlight with honesty. Their story would no longer live only behind smiles and shadows. Now, they were ready to let it breathe freely, whatever the consequences.